Hello and welcome to another Bosko's Toy Box, where I'm back with more toy collectibles. And this time, as you can see, I have a bunch of die-cast cars laid out. This is from still more of my thrift stores and flea market pile-ups. Stuff that's been sitting around that I haven't got to yet to make videos. So what I'm going to show you is there's Hot Wheels and Matchbox here. And they are from Savers, from Epic Thrift Store, and from the flea market that I've been to the last 2 times here in Las Vegas called Broadacres. So the first one I'm going to show you is a Hot Wheel. There is no year, but it is called a Firestorm car, which I actually kind of like this car. It's got the flames on the top. It's got translucent red wheels, which I normally don't like. And it does have, let's see if I can get this. I'm thinking the top opens up, but maybe not. Okay, I thought the top opened up. But a very cool car. So as you can see. So the next car I have is a Hot Wheel from 1989. It is a Pontiac, Pontiac Banshee, and it's got a cool green color. With if the camera ever decides to focus here, and it just doesn't want to. It looks like. Eventually, there we go. Okay, so it's got a green color with the yellow windshield, and it's got this great monster eyes on the hood of the car, and then it also has some great, it looks like it's got the same kind of monster eyes on the side of the car. So a very cool looking car. I like that car a lot. Next up is a Hot Wheel from, alright, it's another year, or it's another car that does not have a year, and it really doesn't even have a name on it, but I'm going to show you the top because it's got this face on it, and it looks like blue flames, but it looks like it's the monster's hands. And then as you can see here, it's got this blue interior, which almost can be not only like the cockpit of the car, but like the body of the monster. Because as you can see, there's an eyeball. It has its mouth open. So it's very cool. Kind of a weird little design of a car there. And I'll kind of show you the side view, so you can kind of get an idea what it looks like, and the back view with those 2 little blue things sticking out. So very cool looking car. Next up is a Hot Wheel, a Bone Shaker, another one that does not have a year on it. Now, I forgot to look this up because I think it's got a missing top on it. And but I like that number 8 flame side there. And then, like all the Bone Shakers, it's got the skull front with the headlights there. So another very cool looking car, and I'll show you the interior. It's got this silver chrome type of interior. Okay. Next up is a Hot Wheel, and we're looking at a, there's no name of the car, so it looks like a Porsche, so I'm just going to say Porsche. It doesn't have a fancy name. So just a white Porsche, and sorry for the, oh there we go. Okay, I'm sorry, I was going to say this camera just refuses to focus decently. Okay. Next up is a Hot Wheel from 2002. It is called the Audacious car, and it's got this alligator or crocodile skin paneling on the side, which is actually kind of cool. It's got a sunroof, so I actually quite like that. That's kind of a cool looking car with that alligator skin of sorts. Oh, actually, here's, you know what, I just noticed this. Here's another bone shaker that I got in this mixture. So it's a Hot Wheel. So like the number 8, this is a number 6, and it still doesn't have the top. So maybe it doesn't miss a top. It just looked like it was missing some kind of canopy top. So very cool. Number 6 bone shaker. Okay. Up next, I've got a 2002 Hot Wheel. It's called the Sinestra, and blue's my favorite color, and I love those blue, kind of like an icy blue flames that are rising up on the hood of the car up to almost the cockpit area. And I like how it's just the design, I should say. I was going to say molding, but just the design of the car. It's very cool looking. Especially that way up. It looks very cool. Next, I've got a Hot Wheel. No year, but it's a Lotus Elise. And another green car. I got a lot of green cars in my little haul. And there we go. Okay. So get the idea of what it looks like there. And it looks like the spoiler's been a little bit crushed there, just a little bit. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can raise that up because it's just plastic. There we go. Okay, fixed. Hooray. Fixed spoiler. Okay. Next up is a Hot Wheel from 2002. It's called the 24/7. So as you can see, it's the number 7 car, but it also says 24/7 on the side. So very cool. And it's got some tempos. So let's get an up close look at that if you can. Camera, let's work. Actually, I probably have the car so up close. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. It's not so much in the shadow like that is. There we go. You can get an idea what the tempos look like. This is a Maysto car from 2009. This is and it says Tonka on it, a police cruiser car there, which is very cool because it's got the lights intact, which sometimes are missing. So very cool. Number 15 on the top. Next up, we've got a 2006 Hot Wheel. It's a Honda Civic Si and a purple car. And as you can see, it says Si on the sides. It's got a sunroof. I actually kind of like this car, and I actually kind of like the car for the fact that it's got some slight paint wear on it. This gives it kind of an interesting look. And I like the kind of the top view too as well. Just like that. Up next, a Hot Wheel Ferrari FXX. Nice blue color there. Or let's see here. There we go. And it says FXX on the top of the not really I don't know if it's considered a spoiler, but it's on the back of the car there. So very cool. Next, we've got a Hot Wheels from 2001 called the Super Tsunami, which it's got a little bit of very tiny tempos there, and it's kind of got a great top view too, which I like. And again, tiny tempos there and a big ass spoiler. This next one is a Maysto from no year. It's called a search truck, but it's actually a rescue, kind of an ambulance, but it says Rescue 112. So very cool. And it says Rescue with the almost translucent blue siren lights, which is very cool. And it's got the 112 on the back. So very cool. Next, we've got a Hot Wheels. There is, again, no year, but it looks pretty old. It's a CCM Country Club muscle car. And I like that big blue star on it. And it almost looks like, I mean, it's a slight red translucent because it's up against a kind of a bluish interior, almost a little bit. You can kind of see a blue tint to it. I'll show you the back. Okay, so that's a pretty cool car. Next, I've got a Hot Wheels from, it says 1974, and there is no year on it. And this is an emergency rescue kind of a truck there. Got a big ass engine sticking out, which is actually kind of cool. And it says on the side first aid and oxygen, and I think it says the same there, oxygen and first aid. Okay, so it does. So very cool. Next, Hot Wheel 2004 Mitsubishi Eclipse. And I'm hoping that's what it's supposed to look like, that there's no other kind of top part to it, which I don't think there is. So pretty cool. Okay. Next, we've got a Hot Wheel, no year, but it is called an Open Roadster because it's got a hyphen in between Roadster. And it's got a great little light blue color to it. Number 22 and some tiny tempos on the top there. And this orange part actually opens up. So doors that rise up. Not so much doors because it barely like has a hinge on it where it pops open. But I'll give you that top view so you can see that. It says Hot Wheels on the back there. And just for the heck of it, I'll show you that bottom back part. There's, you can see that. Okay. Next is a Hot Wheels from 1974. It is missing the big missile that is supposed to be on this tank. But I'm still keeping it nevertheless because it's, you know, can't throw this away. Maybe one day I'll have a big missile to put on top of this. So, only thing that sucks is that, as you can see, well, there we go. It's got the wheels on the bottom. There's no treading like there's old Matchbox tanks that have treading like the bulldozer that they make, which would be kind of cool if it has rubber treading. This is a next up a Hot Wheels. No name of the car, but it's pretty cool orange color car with that engine sticking out a little bit. I kind of like that. And it's kind of got a silver, I guess. If the, you know, since it's I am getting daylight coming in my window here, so you can actually see it's almost true color. So like the silver on the side, it's pretty cool. This next one is a Hot Wheels from 2006. It's a semi-cab, so evidently there is a semi-trailer that's supposed to go to this. So maybe one day it can be reunited with the trailer and the cab, and it can be one big semi. Okay, so there you go. Next up, a Hot Wheels from 2007. This is a 1970 Dodge Challenger. And it's got the red color with the yellow, or very light yellow flames coming up on the hood there. And I'll show you the back here. It says Delran Fire Department, it looks like. Okay. And then I'll show you the side, same thing. And then it's got number 23 there on the side, like a little tempo there. Okay. Next up is a Hot Wheels. There's no year, but it is a Tom and Jerry semi-truck, which is very cool. So you got some great graphic there of Tom and Jerry. And if you can kind of see that, you gain a little bit of a glare there, but a different graphic with Tom and Jerry. And then it's got the same on the side of the trailer there. So very cool. Plastic trailer, but a big metal base, which is actually really cool. And it's got rubber tires, which is really cool. And it's got a nice smooth roll to it. I love that a lot. Okay. Next is a 2007 Hot Wheels. It is a Ford F100 panel delivery, 1955. There you go. So you can kind of see the it's not really tempo, but like the graphics on the side, I guess, or the logo. And just the back if you're curious about that. Okay. Next up is a 1994 Hot Wheels Power Piston. Very cool. It almost looks like a Green Goblin car, almost. Come on. Focus, focus camera. Number 99, and it's got some little graphics on the side there. Go. Pretty cool looking car there. Okay, next we've got a Maisto. This is a 1950 Ford Thunderbird. No year of the make of the car, but it's almost got this. I'm not crazy about this car, even though I'm keeping it, but it just kind of feels fake, plastic. I mean, there are some Maistos that look like this, and there's actually some Maistos that are actually are pretty cool and have some weight to them and have a good look to them. But I'm just I'm not crazy about this car for some reason. All right, next is a Hot Wheels. It is called I think it's a Quambi, but a very unusual looking car. I'll show you the front there. Okay. The next car is a Hot Wheel. It is a 1995 make, but it is a 1996 Chevy. I think it says a 1500. Okay, so it's got a lot of tempos on it. Okay. Not crazy about the color. It's this I don't know, this lime color. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about the green color. Alright, I got a racing car here of Hot Wheels 2000. It is a Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes. Very cool. You got the Tony the Tiger on the top there, number 5. Tony's signature because of the race car driver, I'm assuming. Frosted Flakes on the back, and then the same thing on the other side. And speaking of race cars, we've got it just says made in China, so it's made by just whoever. Pop Secret, number 43. I didn't even see that. It says Red Lobster on the side. It says Betty Crocker, STP, and it's got some other very tiny tempos. But pretty cool. And as you can see, it's got some paint wear. I don't care because I think it gives it some character. This is a Hot Wheels, no name, no make of car. So I'm just going to show it to you. Not much to show you, just a kind of a plain white car. Not crazy about it, but it goes in the collection. Next, we've got a Ground FX from Hot Wheels 2002. And I actually kind of like this. It's got this Batmobile type of look to it. And again, I kind of like it that it's all worn out like that with the paint. I like that look. Okay. This next one is I think it's a Matchbox. Is it a Matchbox? God, it doesn't say, so never mind. It is not I thought it was a Matchbox, but this is from 1991. It says Racing Champions Incorporated, and it's got massive paint wear. There we go. A lot of paint. Well, I mean, look at that. It's just like gone. Okay. But very cool. This next one is a Hot Wheel 2008 Evolution. Actually, it's called a Lancer Evolution. An aqua kind of color there. Little cool graphics on the side there. Okay. And then anything on the back? Not really. I don't know. Not too crazy about that car. Next one is a Maisto. It is a 2008 Dodge Challenger SRT8. And simple little car there. Yeah, just kind of simple. Almost done here, folks. Almost done. This is a Matchbox, 1999. It is a 2000 Chevrolet Suburban. And it is a K9 unit. It's really hard to see because it's very small tempo. And it's kind of wearing off there, but it does say K9 unit. Actually, it says it better there. Okay. Alright, so pretty cool. I don't have a K9 unit car in front. I got one. This is a Matchbox. It's a Camaro IROC Z28. And I love this car. This is probably one of my favorite in this lot here. A lot of paint wear, but again, I think it makes it look cool. And focus camera, come on. Okay, well, I'm going to show you that the hood opens up, which is very cool. I love the ones with the open hood or the open trunk because it's very cool. There we go. I wanted it to get in focus so you can see it. Very cool car. Next up is a Hot Wheels. It's called a Curbside, which is very strange. I've yet to see this kind of like model of a car here. Very unusual. Okay. Next is a Hot Wheels. It's called Off Track. And very plasticky feel. Not crazy about it, but there you go. Some tempos on the side. More tempos, and I'll show you the little top roll cage. Yeah, thank you, roll cage. Okay. Okay. This is a Maisto fire truck. And I think part of the ladder's missing. It looks like, because it needs to extend out. So, okay. Next is a Matchbox from 1999. This is a 2000 Chevrolet Suburban. And I don't think I have many Suburbans. And oh yeah, I forgot about this because I saw this. It's got these bumper stickers. It says I love Las Vegas, I love New York. It says something about vacation. So it's got all those very cool bumper stickers. So I thought that gave a character for, because it could have been a plain car, and I just like that. Okay, next is a Hot Wheels 1985. No name of the car, but it's this cougar looking car, I think. Come on, focus, 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 focus. Okay, well, camera, there we go. That way you can kind of see what it looks like, and it's got a tiny little cockpit there, and on his back, and then where that engine is, that's coming out of his mouth, or actually underneath his head there. Alright, just about done here, folks. 4 more. Matchbox 2005, Range Rover Sport 2005, and just kind of a plain car. Nothing too fancy. It's got a fake license plate on there. Okay. We have another race car from McDonald's, not from McDonald's, but it is a McDonald's sponsor. Hot Wheels 1989. Number 94 car with McDonald's, as I said. And it's got some is it? No. Maybe it's got some, I don't know, tempos that are just like all gibberish. And I think that's supposed to be Amico on the back there. Okay, the last two. Hot Wheels 1993. No name of the car. But kind of a cool looking car from the top. I like that. Okay. And I'll show you that graphic there that's on the side. And maybe that's what it's supposed to be called there. Spectral Flame. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look through like a small viewfinder here of the camera. Spectra Flame 2. I think that's what it's supposed to say. Okay, so very cool. And then the last car here, folks, is a Hot Wheels. It is a BMW M3, and this is from 2011. Kind of a plain car. Not too exciting. So there you go. That is stuff that's piled up of my diecast cars within the last, I don't know, week or two probably. I've got more to show you, and the more that I have to show you is in the package. So they'll be for a future video. And I've got another pickup video, and I'm going to Savers today, so you know that I'm going to be coming back with stuff from Savers. So in the description, or I'm sorry, not in the description, in the comments below, let me know what was your favorite car, or if there was a car that you just really disliked, let me know that too, And as far as the description, I have toy photography on my Flickr account, and there's also Friends in the Collectors Talk Trade Circle. Visit their YouTube channel and just see what they have to show off, and just to see what they have as far as their collections. Great group of guys. So that is it here, folks, and I'm gonna be making my way to Savers here. So until next time, this is Bosko signing off.